Good gloomy morning, kind of windy. It's a Tuesday morning. Rained last night, as you can tell by the dark dirt over there from those fields that I chiseled. Mother Nature is quite bipolar. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow you can see what our nighttime temperatures are. And look, Friday, oh, we're going to blast it back up to 80. And look at the first part of next week again with nighttime temperatures back down in the mid-30s. So, yeah. There's guys south of here. You can go 20, 30 miles south of here. 20 miles probably. That have, I mean, I heard one guy's planted 1,000 acres already. I mean, I'm not saying soil conditions weren't good, because they were when I was chisel plowing that 20 acres that I did. But our soil is a little heavier up here, and those cold rain, I'm not in a hurry yet. It's the 18th of April. Like I said, Tuesday the 18th. Let me check just to make sure. Yes, that's what it is, Tuesday the 18th. So, you know, another week, 10 days, if things are warming up and soil conditions are good again, I might start stabbing stuff in the ground, but not with the chilly rain. So anyways, this morning the wife just left. It's like 9 o'clock. I loaded part of a tractor trailer load of corn. So I'll give you a short on that one. We sell most everything in 5,000 bushel blocks. The one outfit I sell to, the guy, my grain broker, he's great. I can sell him single loads, but generally you forward contract something ahead, you do 5,000 bushel blocks. I'm sure a lot of farmers across the country do it similar to that. But so here, for you non-farmers, 5,000 bushels, 140 ton of corn, which guys around here try to get around 34 to 36 ton on a trailer. So 4 loads pretty much wipes out a contract. Well, this 5,000 bushel that I had with this one outfit, one load they took 40 ton, one load they took 42, huge loads. So I owed them 680 some bushels, something like that, basically a half a truckload. And I told them, I said, if you match the basis of the other outfit, just come and get a full truckload, you know, and pay me the market price. But their basis was 15 cents worse. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but we all need to make money. So I'm not going to sell it for 15 cents a bushel less for, you know, 650 bushel. So they came early this morning, and after watching the experience of the guy trying to get in the driveway, yeah, Barb even said when she come over, she goes, sound like the backup beeper on that truck was on an awful long time. Yeah, it's because there was issues trying to back up, but I don't get it. I don't know what's happened to the trucking industry, but they used to hire private guys. There's a local guy right around here that hauled a lot of my corn for that outfit, but apparently doesn't anymore. I don't know. But anyways, I texted the grain broker and said he'll be lucky to have between 400 and 450 bushel on. We'll see if I'm right, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong, but we only loaded for 9 minutes. But anyways, planter and tractor sitting back here for now. Got it moved. Seed tender sitting over there. This space is where all them big boxes that you saw last year for plant season, the seed boxes, will go lined up through here in a row of 2. Tomorrow or Thursday, they're talking about bringing seed. More seed will go here along the wall. I got the forks out, but I'm going to spend probably the rest of today in that thing, going around pushing back brush and down trees and shit like that. So that's going to be the excitement of today. Yay. So this is why we go around the fields before we start spring work. And yes, the ones that I already chisel plowed, I drove around with a gator. As you can see, this one's been cut up some because it was a dead ash, like all the ash, with the ash borer issue we all have. So the wife and I came up here and filled the gator up, I think twice, I cut it up for her in this small chunks so that she could use it in the fire pit in the lawn this summer. But there's a lot of this shit around all the fields, so we take the time to go around and do it. Another dead ash tree I just played bulldozer with here to push all that shit back. Oh, excuse me. So, yep. The joys of having fields surrounded by woods and hedgerows and everything else. I don't know how well you can see through the raindrops in the windshield, but there's another tree down up there. So, that's where we're heading next. Got a big old tom turkey right there, trying to court his couple of girlfriends, it looks like. He's all fanned out. I got it zoomed in, I hope you can see it. I don't know. Maybe it'll be easier with the door open. A big old beard on him. He's saying, come on, honey. Alright, I'm unzooming you. Enough of that nonsense. So I'm back at the shop. Wanted to grab a drink. I was going to keep heading south to that farm 4 or 5 miles there that I run. But they called me. I was off a little, but I was close when I said probably between 400 and 450 bushel. Yeah, he had about 385, 390 bushel, he said. So guess what? Supposedly they're coming back this way, so they're going to stop to try and get another 300 bushel. I figured 15, 16 minutes, and we ran for 9. So he says, well, run for another 7 minutes. Whatever. I mean, I'm not going to bitch, but the reason why I wanted to get rid of what I actually owed them is because that was for the biggest dollar per bushel contract that I had. So, but I don't know. It's just, it's mind-numbing. It really is. So, all the fuel you're burning, running around, I don't know, whatever. But we're going to load another 300 bushel of corn. Yeah. I think I'm going to quit anyhow because she's getting a little muddy. It's been raining on and off. It's sprinkling right now. Fields are a little slick, so rather than keep getting the tractor covered in mud, and every time you pull out of a field to go to the next one, go down the road, the mud's just a-flying. But this is stupid right here. I'm sorry. I don't care if they watch the video. It's just, it's fucking stupid to have to hook back up for 350 bushel or whatever. Oh, hey, look, there he is. So, yay. Let's do this again. I think we did this maybe, you know, 4 or 5 hours ago or something. I'm just not gonna say anything because he just left, went that way. I literally brought the tractor around, parked it, walked in the shop, and he just went that way. Went up to the end of the road and turned around, which the end of my road can be a little dangerous because there's a curve there. Rather than pull out there, unless for some wild reason that was a different truck, but it looked the same. I'm not saying anything. I don't know. So I'm calling it a day. Tomorrow we'll either be moving some seed around or I'll be going back to push and brush if we don't get too much more rain today, because it's supposed to rain on and off, and it's, like I said, getting slick and shitty, as you can tell by just right here in front of the shop. So, but whatever, today's world we live in. Whew. Well, it's Wednesday morning. I don't know how well you can tell, but it's kind of a drizzle snow mixture. And it's 37 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, got the winter hat back on. And in 2 days, Friday, it's supposed to get up near 80, like I said. It's great. Yeah, it's cold in the shop here. Not having the heat on anymore on mornings like this. Haven't heard anything about the seed yet, so I don't know if they're going to bring any today. I guess if they do, I can whip the bucket off and get the forks on real quick and do it, but I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here. I might contact them and say, hey, you going to bring it or not? So I might take this old oil over to my mechanic guy. He burns used oil during the winter in his used oil heater. So, but it's cold. Well, the forks are on. I dumped the bucket right over there. So, because one of the 3 seed companies that I got seed from is bringing seed, and I'm thinking on their way. When I talked to the guy, I texted him a while ago to find out when they were coming. He said they were loading up. This one I'm only getting 2 of the big pro boxes that'll go back there, and then some corn that'll go over here. But it's a shitty day, like I told you earlier. You probably can't hear it falling on the roof, but it's kind of been a sleety snow all day. So waiting for them to show up. Like I said, it's like 38 degrees. It's just a beautiful day. All right, so this is Pioneer delivery. Pioneer 96-day corn, 2 Pro boxes of Pioneer soybeans. I know it's kind of dark in here because I closed up. It's cold. These are a 1.8 maturity, which means group 1.8. It's an early season bean. It's not real super early. They make group zeros, group ones. But everything that I plant is usually between a 1.8 and a 2.2 for our area here. At least the wind's not blowing in anymore. It's freaking cold. All right, it's past lunchtime, so I'm going to the house to eat lunch. I got a meeting tonight at 5:30. It's cold. You saw what the weather's doing, so I'm probably calling it a day. So check out the Grumpy Farmer apparel link, all that happy horse shit, and we'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow is the seed company I get the most seed from, Channel. They're bringing, but you don't need to see any more seed delivery. You see what it is. You guessed it. One more thing, because I just got in the house to eat lunch, late lunch, and this was in the mail. You be you, and I'll be me. From Jeff Hahn in Pennsylvania. That is cool. Thank you very much. I will be hanging that up somewhere in the shop.